I've been getting a lot of questions lately about different upgrades you can do, how to customize your blaster, where to find those parts. So we're going to talk about several different things you can do right here. And these are all parts that were sent to me by AKGELBLASTER. So AKGELBLASTER.com, great site, very knowledgeable owner who will help you out. And they ship all their stuff from Hong Kong, but it ships really fast. You should have it in under a week, anywhere in the United States. So that includes, all the accessories, of course, and the blasters. So again, thanks AKGELBLASTER.com. Now let's check out everything we have here. So first, if you're looking to upgrade to a metal barrel, here's a nice metal barrel. This one's made by S-Long or Slong. I'm not sure exactly how we say it, but you'll notice they make some good blasters too. So this is a barrel, and then it does come with a couple little stabilizer rings as well. Now you can always cut these down. You just want to make sure it's a super clean cut with no burrs. And I always just advise try to find the right size barrel and purchase that instead of dealing with cutting them down if you can avoid it, right? Spring upgrade, probably the easiest upgrade you can do to add FPS. Some really easy upgrades are to go ahead and replace the barrel and then replace the spring. Those can both be done in most cases without actually opening the gearbox, and they're all really easy to do. And I've shown it many times in videos in the past. And when I get around to the point where I use these ones specifically, of course, I'll show it again. So here is an M85, right? And this is an M90. I use a lot of like M95s, M100s. Those are kind of, I guess the safest big spring you can put in a lot of the blasters I show you guys is probably an M100. After that, you can still get blasters to work really well. Some of them are going to be okay, but you're just going to wear things out quicker, and eventually you may crack the gearbox. If it's an nylon gearbox, it just kind of depends about the expectations you have as to when you might need to replace things. So keep that in mind when you're ordering springs. Then we've got a cool KSC fake suppressor unit. Right now this is made to be able to go ahead and put a tracer inside of, and that's what we have right there. So both ends screw off, right? And then there's different tracers like this that can fit inside that. Okay, so here's a little tracer, right? And this one has all the different colors. And again, when I come to the point where I put this in a blaster and I use it and I demo the tracer, we'll talk more about it. Okay, and this just charges with a little USB charge right there. That's what that is. And that fits inside there nicely. Now make sure if you're going with a tracer that your barrel, your metal inner barrel, doesn't stick out like further than like say that much. The exact spec is listed on there, because what happens if it sticks out too far and you have it in here, then it blocks the little tracer sensor and the tracer doesn't know to go off. So you just want to make sure there's a little bit only showing. In that case, that may be where you have to trim the tip really quick. And just again, make sure you do a really clean cut with that. Here is a riser hop-up. So this is like the most popular hop-up in Australia. And as you know, they are much more well-versed in blasters than we are here in the United States. And this little riser hop-up master tends to be the most popular one there. So there's a couple little tongues in here. There's a top one and a bottom one, right? And then little grub screws go in here to adjust that tongue up and down depending where you're going. This comes with a couple spare ones, and how this would work is it would go on the end of your inner barrel, so you'd need that little bit sticking out of if you've got threads there or anything that need to stick out just past it, so that you can go ahead and get that hop up on there and put a grub screw on it. Okay, and there's different types of suppressors or different things that you can put on kind of over the top of that as well. This one wouldn't work because obviously that doesn't fit through there. So, but yeah, so that's that riser hop-up. So again, probably the most popular one in Australia. Okay, some O-rings. So O-rings are going to help that cylinder head, help that seal. And if you're going to be opening up your gearbox because you're changing things out, switching out the O-ring there is definitely going to make a difference. You're going to have less air loss. You're going to get more power, more consistent power too. And then we got some different gel balls I'll show you guys from them. We've got some specific glow-in-the-dark gels, and these are better, higher quality glow-in-the-dark gel because they're kind of rated up to 280 FPS. A lot of the glow gels that you see out there are made for less powerful blasters. So we got that. We got some super white tracer balls. So these are not glow, but they work very well with tracers. I know I've shown you in the past. Good quality tracers are going to work well with white gel balls. You don't have to use UV or glow gels. Okay, and then we got some indicative friction gel balls. That's what these are called. So for 250 plus. And what that means is these, when they get to that right size, which you know is somewhere around, like in the case of powerful blasters, right around like 7.3, maybe even slightly smaller, they turn transparent. So that makes it a little easier to know when they're ready to go. And if you're looking at buying gel balls like these, just make sure you know what I mean by controlled grow. And you probably should have some good knowledge on gel blasters if you're getting to that point anyway. Okay. And they don't overgrow as well as often or as much as a lot of other gel balls. So they're just a good premium hardened or ultra hardened gel ball. All right, so those are all the accessories. Again, AK Gel Blaster, akgelblaster.com. When I actually get these, put these in use, I'll definitely talk about them more and show you more with them. Just kind of wanted to give you a picture of everything right now. Comments, questions, post them below. Of course, like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways. Thanks.